David thrust his spear with all his might toward the Scorpion King. But just as the tip was about to strike its target, Jon suddenly snatched the speeding spear away. With a swift roll, he maneuvered behind the Scorpion King and drove the spear into its body with all his strength. Witnessing this, David was overcome with despair, realizing his plan to rule the world had crumbled in an instant. Meanwhile, having completed the assassination, Jon gained dominion over the demonic forces. He immediately commanded the Scorpion King to return to its own world. Though reluctant, the creature had no choice but to dissolve into ashes, vanishing without a trace. At the same time, the demonic army outside began to disintegrate. Just as it seemed the crisis had been averted, while humanity celebrated their victory, a massive plume of black smoke erupted from the valley. The Scorpion King, dragged back to hell, made one final desperate struggle, its face transforming into a colossal cloud of smoke that burst from the pyramid, howling in agony before being forcibly pulled back into the underworld by death itself. Deprived of its magical support, the pyramid began collapsing from within. In the chaos, David and Jon found themselves clinging to the cliff's edge, struggling to climb out of the fissure. But countless vengeful spirits seized their ankles, trying to drag them down. Realizing the danger, David called out to his lover, believing she would save him, only for her to abandon him there, fleeing without hesitation. Heartbroken, David let go, ending his own life in despair. Unbeknownst to him, his merciless lover met her own grim fate. Overcome with panic, she stumbled into a corridor swarming with demonic scorpions, vanishing amid agonized screams. Meanwhile, Jon, resolved to die, urged his wife to escape. But his devoted wife refused to watch him perish. Without hesitation, she rushed through the hail of falling boulders and pulled him from the hellish fissure. As Jon and his family fled the pyramid, they discovered it was consuming everything around it. Forced to climb toward the pinnacle, they realized even that might not save them from being swallowed by the sands. Just as they lost hope, huddling together, awaiting death, their companion, Old Bai, arrived in a hot air balloon. They scrambled aboard, narrowly escaping with their lives. Yet as they departed, their companion couldn't resist plucking the massive diamond from the pyramid's peak. In the end, they escaped the desert against all odds, ready to begin a new life.